Alright, I'm gonna come get some oscillators. Oh god, who's stuck again? Coley and Boxy stuck again. God damn it. Every single time I try to fix them. I think they're just stuck at another one of my bypasses that I haven't fixed yet. I must have forgotten one. I'll go fix it. I'll go fix the goddamn thing. I'll let the crystal oscillators build up a little bit.
The factory car just like sunk through the earth.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Well, it's not like they're expensive to make. I think we probably have like several cars in this map that are just falling forever into the void.
No, it popped up again.
Okay. Alright, yeah, it is at one of my bypasses that I must not have fixed. I must have forgot.
All right. Well, I'm resending the plastic to the awesome sink.
Okay. Get rid of any plastic that was in the truck stop, too.
I think I did.
Okay. Alright.
What is this camera?
What camera?
It's a camera in vehicles.
Oh.
Sucks.
It does, yes. Hold on a minute. Oh god. Okay. Bump. I think that's what I want.
And remember, kids, don't drink and drive.
Don't tell me what to do. You don't pay my sub.
I might.
Would you? Would you, though?
You'll never know.
Well, then that's a no.
Yeah, I kind of have to know about that kind of thing. I think I would know if I stopped paying it myself and I continued having access.
Would
Then
you?
I'd know. Yeah, for sure. Oscillators. Oscillators. Where are they at? Oscillators. What up with them?
Just a random pile of 30 iron ore. Okay.
To me.
I would, but I'm out of fuel. Hold on. I'm not out of fuel, I'm just... Wish there was like an upgraded jetpack that lasted a bit longer.
You use it in bursts.
I am using it in bursts, but Craig's factory is so high. Oscillators. Craig, your oscillators are not being pulled out. You set this up wrong. Somehow. I don't know how you did this.
It's because the game is buggy as shit.
That's true.
That's how it's wrong.
To be fair, though, this game is also not actually out yet.
Yeah.
Technically. So it's okay if this game is
Technically.
buggy as shit. Taking all of these oscillators, this is not enough. We need like 100 oscillators, I think, to make all the stuff that we need to turn in. But it's fine. We'll get him. Get him eventually.
Got him.
Yeah, it's not 1.0. It's 0.7, I guess. I don't think that they actually measure it like that. This is update 7. I don't know if update 10 is going to be 1.0 or not. It doesn't have to be. It could be. It doesn't have to be. You know, they could do update 11.
Is that a small team?
I think so. I think there's not very many people on it. I'm not sure how many though. I kind of don't expect update 8 to be out for at least another month, if not longer, because they have recently said that they are actually having some technical issues with the update that is preventing them from getting like teasers and trailers out as fast as they would like. So I kind of assume that the update is maybe going to take longer than anticipated. I feel like I'm in a vampire club right now.
Dunce.
Some motherfuckers. Some
What happened to that
motherfuckers.
game?
What?
Vampire.
It came out, didn't it? Like a couple of years ago. Vampire with
Came
a
out
with a
then.
Y?
It wasn't any good.
I don't know.
No, I'm speaking about Masquerade.
Oh, man, that's not out yet. I don't know. They're still working
Oh,
on it. Yeah.
Then they tried to do a battle royale.
I have no idea. I know that wasn't there a game called Nosgoth? Was like a PvP game, but it was supposed to be in the Soul Reaver Legacy of Kain universe.
That never came out.
That closed down.
It did come out, but it closed down.
Yeah. Unfortunately. That's it.
It's kind of a weird direction to take that series in, though, to be honest.
Yeah, especially since it's like supposed to be a really deep story.
Yeah.
Well, we'll never get any more games for the Legacy of Kain Soul Reaver franchise.
Probably not.
Yeah. I don't know. Was there? I'm sure there was, but like, what story was there more to be told? Like, what? was
Plenty.
left? Really? Because I never played past Soul Reaver. Played the first Soul Reaver, and then I didn't.
There were
really
a lot
play
of
anymore.
like gaps in story from the mainline games that I think they wanted to add to it. Like, one of the Soul Reaver games introduced a character like once, and they were supposed to be a pretty pivotal character, but then just kind of like never got a chance to bring them back again because I'm assuming time constraints or like budget or whatever you want to have to it. So there's a lot more they could tell because of stuff they'd had to cut that they could do, but they just haven't yet.
Hmm.
And not sure if they ever will.
The voice acting for those games is so good. I can't imagine they're all around though. Like some of those voice actors were old when they did it originally.
Tony J is dead. I know he did. I can't remember who he did, but he was in Soul Reaver quite a bit. He was like the really like the deep voiced kind of like the not the main character, but the guy who like guides the main character.
He also played Arthas's father, I believe.
Really, he also played
Is that very
Megabyte from Reboot, and
yeah, he's got that distinctive
Virgil,
sounding voice.
the Lumerian from Mighty Max, which I enjoyed as a kid.
But who remembers Mighty Max?
Nobody but me. Nobody but me. It was a good ass show too. What can I get rid of? I can get rid of all this stuff.
Yeah, they made a masquerade battle royale game called Blood Hunt. It has 1,000 people playing. I don't know.
It's not terrible. Too much crap in my inventory again.
They never did make Cyberpunk online, like they said they were going to.
Yeah, they apparently they quietly canceled that like not long after their original release.
Quietly canceled
Really?
something they were very vocal about doing.
Well, it was quietly canceled at the start, and then it wasn't until later they announced that it was canceled, and people were super surprised that it was canceled. But like, quietly, I don't mean like they didn't tell anybody. They did tell people that they weren't going to do it anymore, but they didn't make a big fanfare about it, so people, you know, probably just didn't realize, didn't pay attention, which is not necessarily their fault. It's you know, they could have made it more well known. They just didn't want to because they didn't want the backlash.
Because of all the hype they put onto it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they did cancel it.
Which would make character customization actually like matter a little bit more.
Maybe in the next game.
You know, someone was attempting to compare Cyberpunk to No Man's Sky and saying that they were making all these updates for it, and I'm just like, what are you even talking about? They're like, there is no comparison. Yes, Cyberpunk was trying to do updates, but they were just trying to fix stuff. and they only are ever going to have the one expansion. I'm sure that they wanted to do like multiple expansions, and they were gonna they were hot to trot on getting more content out, and then it turns out their game was broken as shit, and they had to fix it. And so the only expansion that they're going to release is the one, the Phantom Liberty or whatever it's called, and then that's it, and then they're done with the game. They're not going to mess with the game anymore. Meanwhile, No Man's Sky added actual multiplayer, had tons and tons of like huge updates.
It's still getting updates, actually. They had an update recently.
It's way beyond what they originally promised, even when they did not deliver on those promises. Now they have, and then some. Like it was I don't know, it was dumb.
It makes you wonder how guilty that guy got. It's all free as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, every update is free.
Yeah. Are they charging for Phantom Liberty? Is that extra?
Yeah, of course.
Oh god.
I occasionally poke No Man's Sky because it's, for all that it's become, it's still surprisingly small in size, like storage space.
I would say for all that you can do on it, from what I've seen, it's still not that deep of a game.
No, not exactly. There's stuff to do.
Yeah, there's like lots to do, but a lot of the times it kind of feels like there's not a huge reason for doing some of it. It's just more to do. It's just more to spend your time on.
I would have to say it is a relaxing game to play, something like this.
I was fascinated by that game when it came out. Like just the exploration. Finding weird planets.
I'd like to play it sometime. I should have bought into it early on, because then I wouldn't be able to get it for cheaper. I keep on waiting for a sale. I keep on waiting for it to go on sale for like $20, and it never does. At least it went on sale for $20 back when it first released, and everybody was rightfully shitting on it. And now that they've been updating it and such, it has never gone down beyond 30. I'm stingy with my game money anymore. I've had too many. I never buy a game new anymore, and I want a game to be as cheap as possible before I play it. Like I used to be that I would buy a game and I would play it immediately, and then later on it was like I would buy a game and then I would wait for a while because until I play it, but I bought it because I really wanted it, even though I'm not going to play it for like several weeks or whatever. But now I don't even buy a game unless I'm going to play it like imminently. And part of that is just waiting for sales.
There are still some games I haven't actually played yet. I'll get to them eventually.
Yeah, I still have a backlog, but
at this point, it is my time. There's only one of me.
Really? I thought there were like several of you.
You're not supposed to know about the cloning program.
Saifo Diaz, is that you?
Games that I can see myself like going back to.
What games do you want to go back to?
All the games like in my library are like Final Fantasy or Warframe or games that you can just go back to after a long break. And still feel like there's no sunk cost,
Yeah. I don't really go back to games that much. I mean, there are games that I play regularly that I have never really left, but like, I don't know, I feel like when I'm done with the game, I'm done with the game. Usually it's because I finished the story.
That.
What do you witness?
I'm using the overpass, and my truck hit a piece of the geometry and just went sailing into the air, flipping multiple times until it landed and just sat there. I don't think I was supposed to see how the hot dog was made.
What? You don't want some of this? You don't want some of this, Craig? I don't know how lag in this game works. Ow.
Ah.
I really should play Nier Automata. I own it. I just have
You
not
should
actually
play
played
it, yeah. It's actually really good. I would recommend playing the first game, to be honest.
True. Well, if you want to say that, I should play what were the games before? Panzer Dragoon? No, that's something
No,
else.
you don't have to play. No, you don't have to play fucking
No, I need to go
Drakengard.
all the way back.
No, you
I have to
don't.
play Drakengard.
You don't. I would highly recommend playing the first Nier. I would not recommend playing Drakengard.
But then I'll miss out
It's
all
not
on the
that
deep
great of a
cut
game.
lore.
It's not a very good game, to be honest.
I
I'm gonna
won't
get
be-
shit
I
for that,
won't-
but it's true.
I won't be dragon getting shot down by F-16 fighter jets in
I mean,
modern day
so you
Japan.
already know the ending, and the thing is, that's a secret bonus ending that you have to basically 100% the game to get, and that was going to take you dozens of hours just to get like 60 seconds of a cutscene that you've already seen.
But the deep lore.
If there is no more deep lore than that,
I need
The
to
thing
fight the
is-
CEO of Square Enix.
here's the thing: most of the lore for Nier, that like if you were to draw a line from Drakengard to Nier, most of the lore that is there isn't even in any game. It's outside of any of the games. And
You're
there's a lot
outside
of
the
lore
game.
there that is like not included in any of the games. So no, I would not recommend anyone play Drakengard, to be honest. I would recommend playing the first Nier game, whether that's the original PS3 version or the remake. Depends on whether or not you want to be dad or brother. I personally prefer dad Nier, but you know, that's me.
Are you crashing right now?
I'm not. No, I'm fine.
Oh, okay. Well, I was trying to upgrade a conveyor belt, but it wasn't doing anything, even though I like kept clicking.
It might be the autosave sometimes will like freeze me for a second. You can easily emulate, especially on your computer, Law. So because your computer is better than mine at this point. You can easily emulate PS3 Nier, because that's the way I played it. I played the original PS3 Nier. But if you don't want to go that road, if you want to just play it on PC regularly, you can just get the remake. It's fine. But
No,
yeah,
I'm gonna get
I
several
would.
PlayStation 3s together to be a brand new supercomputer.
I enjoyed the original Nier. I would actually say I enjoyed the story of the original Nier better than Nier Automata.
Okay, would you suggest the original Nier or the Nier remake?
Well, like I said, the original Nier. So I don't know if you know this. In the original Nier, there were two versions. There was the Japanese version and the American version, and the only difference between them is that in the Japanese version, you play teenage older brother Nier. And in the American version, they, for whatever reason, changed him to be the girl's father instead of her older brother. So you're like a full, beefy adult Nier. So you're dad Nier. The actual story, otherwise, is exactly the same. Obviously, it changes some context for some things, being older versus younger, but otherwise, there's no real differences. Personally, I enjoyed being dad Nier. But at that point, it's kind of up to you. I know that the remake does make some updates to the gameplay, but I mean, I don't really have any issue with the gameplay of the original. So it's not that complex of a game. It's actually pretty easy in most cases, but I don't know. That's basically the only difference. Do you want to be dad Nier or do you want to be brother Nier?
What is the remake? Replicant?
Yes. The music is really good also. But like I said, I did, I played Nier because of Final Fantasy XIV, to be honest. I knew about the game from years ago, but when those raids came out, it kind of made me a little interested in playing it when I knew that I wanted to play the original first. And so, you know, I played it, and I quite liked the original story. The first one. I also liked Automata, but like I said, I think I would say I like the original more in terms of story. I think Automata wins in gameplay. Automata's gameplay is I think better than the first one, but I like the first one's story. And the music is really good in both.
Which one has better booty though?
Autonoma.
I mean, the original has Kaine, so I don't know about that.
Yeah, but will Kaine's clothes get destroyed the more battle damage you take?
Have you seen a picture of Kaine?
Yes. But that doesn't answer my question. Does Kaine's clothes get destroyed when she takes damage?
I don't think so, but I don't know if 2B's clothes get destroyed when she takes more damage either. Sure, clothes get a little bit more destroyed when you go further into the story. I don't remember. Maybe I was just too good. Maybe I was just too good. I never took damage in that game. I didn't find Automata to be all that difficult either. People complain about the difficulty, but I never really found it to be all that difficult.
Those people have never played a bullet hell.
Yeah, basically. I would say the games kind of spoil each other. Like, it doesn't really matter that much in which order you play. I can tell you that Automata takes place after the first one. But the first one, you will learn things that will... that when you play Automata, you will be like, wait a minute, that can't be, because the first one said otherwise. Because you learn that stuff in the first game. Likewise, if you play Automata every once in a while will reference stuff that happened in the first one. Not hugely. It's more just like the history of it, the lore of it. But again, you'll know then the secrets of the first one and kind of get spoiled on that. So I think we might have enough for this turn.
Well, in the immortal words of Yoko Taro himself, shit Square Enix. Followed by Nier Automata t-shirt.
Followed by your face.
He never said that.
I still listen to the soundtracks, to both soundtracks, regularly. I don't have the redone songs though, from the remake. Here's the thing that bothers me about the composer's comments about the remake. I think I might have mentioned this before. Keiichi Okabe is the guy. He did the music for both games, and one of his comments about the remake, when they were asking him about what went into remaking some of the songs, and he said something to the effect of, he's glad that he can remake the songs because he can get them to be more perfect now than they were, and that would make them better. And it made me think, like, a lot of the really the small little imperfections and occasional rawness of the original soundtrack is kind of what makes me like it. So it feels weird that he would say that that's a bad thing.
I think he more means it in the sense that it's closer to how he envisioned it.
Yeah, maybe so, but I know one of the things he said was that when he was using the child choirs in the original, that they were hard to wrangle and get to pay attention and do what he wanted them to do.
Congratulations, you know how hard it is to work with children in general.
Yeah.
But to be any sort of artist is to be your own worst critic.
Yeah, I agree with that. Definitely.
Oh right. Do you have the train set up for quick wire still, right?
Yes.
Okay, just making sure, because I finally hooked up the mills out there to the power network as opposed to the generators. So now that the influx won't stop.
That's good. That's fine. Anything extra gets thrown away, which is intended.
You're intended.
I'd like for you to play Nier Lost Joke and tell me what you think of it. The first one. Whether it's the remake or the original, I don't really care, but...
I don't know, I'll probably play the remake because it's a little bit easier, more available, and also
Yeah.
I don't trust my PS3 that well.
Just emulate it. Just emulate it on your computer. You can play in 1080p.
You and your emulation
You can play Dad Nier. You can play Dad Nier.
I mean, you can play Dad Nier in Replicant. It's just a skin.
Yeah, but it's only a skin. You're gonna sound like a little kid. Who wants to sound like a little kid when they're playing a big buff dad?
Who wants to sound like a zombie when you look like a normal, living, breathing human being?
What?
Looking at you, Saints Row. Oh, you never picked the zombie voice in Saints Row?
No. I always pick the no, because I was trying to play the same character for all 4 games.
One of the voices you can pick in 3 was zombie, and so it's just a bunch of. But the hilarious thing is that I thought about it was it did kind of like the Chewbacca thing.
Is now possible with the use of drones, ideal for shipping across long distances for difficult terrain. Ensure the presence of batteries at drone ports for optimal results.
All right, Space Bomb, shut up, so I can actually look at the UI.
So like you get zombie grunts and groans, and then everyone's like, "Yeah, that's right. That's a good idea." Just like everyone understands zombie.
Honestly, I don't think we really need nuclear power right now. We'll get it later. I think I'm gonna go with this one.
Do we even have hazmat suits?
Yeah, we do. Speaking of which, I need to. Yeah, we do. We've had them since last week or the week before. I do need to.
Well, it had to have been last week because I don't recall this happening.
I do need to make more gas filters, though. I need coal. I need fabric. All right. Well, fabric we have. Could always use some more, but we don't really have that many mycelia going on.
You also don't get to pick your real life voice.
That's true.
You could be buff and sound like me.
You sound super hot, Kyle, and you are buff. I know that you are. Buff as hell. You're swole.
Baby face and baby voice.
I mean, is that not what people want?
No.
That depends on what your genetics set your class specs to. It's wild to me that in another Discord I know a guy who we're the same age, and he's like 7 feet tall lumberjack man. He sounds how he looks, and I've seen what he looks like. He is just picture like in your head a stereotypical lumberjack man. This is what he looks like.
Picture the brawny paper towels guy.
Yeah, pretty much. Just shave his head. And also, this guy is in fact a lumberjack.
You could affect your voice if you smoked a lot. How about that? There's your solution. I need so much coal. So, Lost Token, you need a hazmat suit and you need filters for the suit.
Oh, the suit uses filters too?
Yeah. Yeah, it's not that great. It's unfortunate. I wish it didn't. I'm making a bunch right now. quick wire, oddly. Luckily, I have quick wire coming in. Also, do you want me to make you a hazmat suit and some filters?
Don't worry about it. I'll get to it when I get to it.
I'll make some filters for Craig, even though I don't think he's ever going to go to a place where there is nuclear material, but... I'll do it anyway. I'll make him some filters. I might not make him a full stack. Make myself a full stack.
Have you seen those like jetpacks that the military are using?
Don't think so.
The ones with like the big tubes on either side that like pushes you up? The old-fashioned ones?
No, the new ones.
No, I haven't seen any new. I haven't seen any ones newer than like the 70s.
Oh, okay.
I remember that one jetpack from the 30s that was on all the newspapers about that guy who was fighting against secret Nazis in the U.S. No, nobody. Nobody remembers that movie.
I remember that movie.
It was a great
Sounds
movie.
familiar.
The Rocketeer. I'm talking about The Rocketeer. It was great.
Rocketeer is the basis of one of the characters I played in City of Heroes.
That movie was great.
Can't wait. No, I have not seen any military jetpacks.
What about them? What do they got?
It's like pretty serious stuff, from what I can tell. And, like the video that they show, the testing videos are like not even touching the surface of what they can do with them.
When are we gonna be able to use those ourselves on a
You
regular
can
basis?
if you have 500,000.
That's not the. You know what? That's not that much. It's not as much as I expected. It's not as much as I expected. Only 500k for one of those? Sure.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't pay it, but you know, it's not. I was expecting like several million at least.
Here's a good video that shows you what someone
where
with
you at?
experience can do with it.
I'll just
give
take
you-
out a loan.
I'm gonna give you some filters, Craig. Where you at? Boxy and Coley are at it again. I'll go fix them again. Here, I only made you 13 filters. Where are you? Get over here!
Where?
I'm in your new train factory. I'm on like the 3rd floor down.
I'm on the top.
I'm right here. Well, come get your stuff. I'm not gonna pick it up again. I only made you 13, but like you're not traveling around anyway, so it doesn't matter. Just gotta keep them on you, and then they'll be used up if you encounter radiation. It's nuclear. Oh yeah, I gotta go fix these stupid trains.
We need jet suits in this game.
We have the hover packs.
Slow though.
Yeah, well they're slow and they need power. Can't just take them anywhere. Oops! Shit! I didn't mean to do this. Stop! Oh shit! Oh, I fucked up. It's fine. We'll do it over here. There we go.
Maybe with the Unreal Engine, they can do that.
I'm sure that there's like mods for it. I'm sure someone has done mods for it.
For faster vehicles.
adds like jetpacks and stuff, hovering, such. I don't know if there's ones that have added teleporting. What's going on here? There we go. Alright, what's the deal? What's the deal here? What's the deal with these trains? Sound more like Hank Hill than anyone else.
Do I look like I know what a conveyor belt is? I just want a goddamn hot dog.
That's what I'm gonna do. You. And then you, no? I almost died. Oh God. There we go. Why isn't this, why doesn't this separate this? Why did this not separate this? What if I do this? No. Why isn't this separated? What do you mean, signaling problem? What signaling problem are you experiencing? And also, why isn't this separated? There we go. Now it's separated. That should be fine. So let's do this. Let's do this. Oh, this is why. God, now it connected again. Oh, Jesus Christ. What is going on with this? I think this is bugged. I don't know. It's either bugged or I just plain don't understand it. Either way, this is not correct, so let me... Just leave that. Now it's connected again. Shouldn't be doing this, but it is. I do this, then it connects it again. Alright, well how about if I just don't do that? What if I just leave it like this? It's connected again. Hell? What's happened? Why aren't you moving now? There's nothing in the way. I don't get why this one isn't making a new path. It's supposed to be making a new path, and it's not making a new path. I think this is just bugged. I think this is straight up bugged. This is supposed to be a different path, and it's not making a different path. Like the color is supposed to be different when I put something here, and it's not changing the color. I think this is just bugged. I think this part is just bugged, and there's nothing I can do about it. Your face is bugged. know what to do here. This might be okay. We'll see. There's a train. I need a train to get out here. Oh, here comes Coley Feldman. Come on, Coley. Come on out. Why are you stopping? Why are you stopping, though? You shouldn't need to stop.
Why are you closed?
This is the same difference anyway. Now, why are you stopping there? Not like it was doing anything there anyway. I like the feeling of knowing if I go too far forward or too far back in this spot that I'm in, that I'm gonna die.
Then die.
Then die. Alright, well, I don't know if they're gonna get stuck again. They probably will. These aren't really working. These pass-throughs aren't really working, and I don't know why. I'm doing them like the same way that I saw on YouTube, so I can only assume that the person I saw it from on YouTube also was doing them wrong. Either that or the game is straight up bugged, which I wouldn't doubt. Ooh. I think we have enough for this next turn in. We can get drones now, by the way.
What do drones do?
I don't know. I don't know. I wish I knew. I'll look them up. I'll look them up when I'm done with this. I'll look them up right now. Equipment. Or is it going to be vehicles? Drone. Has to be built on a drone port. Fuel. Batteries based on travel distance. What's a battery? Refuels at any of its connected ports if able. 9-slot inventory. Transports available input back and forth between its home and destination ports. Drone status and other details are shown. So it's basically just another transport that we don't have to lay tracks for. I think you just need to be able to have a drone port at the destination both ways. Meh. Might be faster than the tractor.
I will not have you belittling tractor tracty face.
You could also, I'm just saying, you could also use a truck, Lost Joke. Also use a truck.
Listen, the tractor is doing a lot of hard work.
Because trucks need fuel, but you are feeding that tractor fuel. Let's see. I'm going to change the tape. Let's listen to Fix It Mix. Mix it. Oh, we should reload. It's that time.
Very well.
So everybody get out of your vehicles. If you're in a vehicle, get out. I'm gonna save the game properly this time so Loster doesn't lose his thing again.
That's the end of the stream, right?
No. But to prevent us from crashing, I'm going to restart the game. Because I still think that there's some kind of memory leak that causes us to crash if I don't restart the game. So I'm just going to restart the game and we'll be able to play again immediately. So, everybody out? Everybody out of the pool? Make sure you're not in a vehicle.
I'm gone.
And we'll just do a quick restart. Craig? Is you here? Craig's not even here. You know what? It's fine. I'm just gonna go ahead and exit. I'm gonna do a full exit. And then we'll just start again.